Okay, so a couple of gradebook tips here. If you're just using your gradebook to look at your grades and see how you're doing, there are a couple of tools that might actually be more helpful and more interactive than you realize. When you click on My StudentVUE and you click on a certain class, so the name of the class is blue and it's like a hyperlink, click on that. This is the spread you see. You're going to see the assignment view. Everything is outlined by the week number on the right-hand side here. And when these are just 3 quick things that you can do that I think are helpful. So when you click on, let's say for example, this person who's sitting right here is missing this particular test grade. So obviously with the word test, we know it's probably going to weigh more. It does. And so until this person is able to complete it, what he can do is click on the calculator and see how it's affecting his grade. So like I said, we know it's a test, and so it's going to be quite a bit. But when you click on the little calculator next to any grade, you can see, especially if you've got a retake available or a redo, you can see what you would get if it went higher and how it would change your grade. So right now, his grade's not super accurate because he's missing that entire test. So he's got a 76, and he can take this little bar up right here and say, okay, what will my grade be if I got a 95 or a 94, whatever, or just 100? And you can see that it goes up to a 94. So it's making a 18-point difference on his grade. And then he can just click the little calculator again, and it goes back. It doesn't change anything. It just allows you to do the math a little bit faster and see that that test is making, let's say, a bigger difference than this classwork that's missing. So let's go to this classwork right here, Unit 1, Classwork 2. When I click on the calculator, I'm going to do the same thing, 76. He's got a 0 right now. And even if he turned it in and got 100, it's just a 1-point difference. So if this particular student is looking to prioritize, he can he's looking at me. He can prioritize doing the test, obviously, first. And then if the deadline's passed for the classwork, it's a 1-point difference, so it's not a huge deal. And you can go through and do that for all of your grades. When you scroll up at the top, you're going to see 2 really neat buttons as well. One of them is Show Missing. So when you click on that in the computer screen, I'm not sure about on like a different device, but on a computer, clicking Show Missing is... Okay, so now you can see, once you click Show Missing, you can see that these 2 grades are missing. And it'll say not turned in. If I uncheck that box, now it just shows the rest of the grades. No big deal. When you click Show Upcoming, it's going to do just that. It's going to show you what's coming up soon. So if your teacher has planned out far enough ahead in the grade book and put what's coming up, like midterms, for example, you can click Show Upcoming, and it's going to say exactly what you've got in the future. So like this student has done these things ahead of time, or at least just before the due date, which is tomorrow. And then you can see that this is due, and then this will be next week. So using your grade book as a calendar also allows you to plan out a little bit further ahead and not just wait to see what's going to happen in your classes or when your teacher tells you, or have to look at the e-class calendar every time. The 2 of them should probably be parallel and should tell you a lot of the same information. And then when you click here, you can see again the names, the distribution by weeks. This is back like normal view, and those weeks also show the upcoming. So everything is there, and I think it's pretty cool. So there you go.